You were supposed to shrink it to this thing.
I didn't do that.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. Today, somebody just assembled a light for me, and he left the big stand on. So I got a light for Christmas, and I had a light,
It's tough, isn't it, right now?
but
If we moved the monitor over, I think it would fit on the desk. But right now, it's leaned on a table, so it's
so it's not only slanted, but so I had one, and it's on a big stand because it's like up in the air. This one, it has to be short because it's under a shelf, and it comes with a big stand and a little stand, and somebody didn't put the little stand on, so now it's leaning. But yeah, anyways, Eduardo, Paul McCarthy, Sandy Farrell, Bigfoot Fish Tanks, Cat Hair Crafts, Lady Metalhead, Too Coolie for Schoolie, Scotty the Fish Freak, Jeff Rose Fish Keeping.
Jeff Rose Fish Keeping.
I was gonna say I haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't seen you in a while. Stephen P.
Stephen P. Welcome. QC Aquaholic. Yours is a lot faster than mine.
Yes.
Bunny Viper. Welcome. So, yesterday, I think I spent 4 hours moving a bunch of fish tanks from the trailer into the barn. So we had the back room of the trailer. Let's say Wednesday. Sunday, I'll probably go out to the trailer. Because we stream earlier on Sundays. I stream at 4, so I'll go out and I'll show the room. But I moved all the stuff out from back there, and I moved in benches and cat trees and stuff, and it looks nice. Monster Fish Gal, welcome. So Patty's Petite Tanks, Big Shrimpin', welcome. So we have a 14-year-old cat in the rescue, and he went home today. One of our friends that lives down the road came up, grabbed Boo Boo, and brought him to their aunt's house, 2.5 hours away. So they probably just got home, and they came here at 11, so they probably just got home a little while ago. But a 14-year-old cat found a home. And tomorrow, Loki's getting a home, and next week, Angel's going home. That's pretty good. Did someone drop off the 14-year-old cat, or was it found? So, we have friends in Albany, and they take in a ton of strays, so they actually have 30 cats right now. And a few weeks before they brought the 14-year-old cat, they brought Nacho and Spooky and Angel, which they've all got homes now. But some lady, due to health issues, she couldn't keep the cat anymore, but she had him for 14 years, his whole life. So she dropped him off on the porch of our friend's house, and then she drove him up here. John McKenzie, Big Cat, welcome. I missed somebody. Metalhead, welcome.
Select Pet.
Yeah, I knew I saw him.
I knew there was another one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was health issues or financial issues, but it was one or the other. But yeah, it's an older cat, and the lady who adopted it she's an older lady. I think she's 80 years old, but she didn't want a 14-year-old cat to live the rest of its life out in a shelter. So,
which is kind of cool because the older cats generally don't get adopted.
Which in this case, a 14-year-old cat found a home before a 5-month-old cat. We've had Bravo. He got here, I think, when he was 10 weeks old, and now he's over 20 weeks old, so he's been here a little while. But a 14-year-old cat found a home before him. I'll never hear the name Nacho and not think of Breaking Bad.
Paul McCarthy.
Deb's Aqua Pets, welcome. I think I said hi to Paul McCarthy. Yep. We had a 5-year-old cat, and she was gonna stay here. I swear, he liked her so much. He won a blanket from a church thing that we went to, and he gave it to this cat, and she got adopted like a few days after he got that blanket. So we didn't use the blanket for anything because it's a nice brand new fuzzy blanket. But I put it in this back cat room, and I put it over a bench. And I have a board of insulation against the wall, just a small piece.
Is that what the blanket's on? That makes
So
sense.
it's a thick piece of insulation. There's a mirror, and then there's a piece of plywood in front of it. But it's all sandwiched. And I drape the blanket as that's the backboard, and then it's onto a bench. And then I put decorative pillows there because somebody donated a bunch of pillows from like a cabin clean out they did, but we don't have a use for them because they're odd shaped. They're just like skinny and won't fit a cat. So Daniel Velez, welcome. I don't know if I probably said hi to Vinoxky, I can't remember. Jenna P,
Vinoxky.
welcome.
Too coolie for schooling?
I know I said hi. But
I think we caught up.
we're always caught up. Until some Aqua Garden Zen, welcome. We had one cat when I was growing up. It was a long hair, white Persian. He was given to my brother, and then he joined the army, so the cat became my responsibility. Yeah, we have 4 cats in our house and a dog.
Oh, it's got to be the TV out in the living room.
I hope so, because I thought that was one of the cats in the rescue for a second. It was like this weird siren thing, but it almost sounded like a cat. So
yeah, like the old bombing raid things.
that was so weird. Mystery Snow Guardians, Mountain Greenery, welcome. Curtis Conrad, welcome. Geek Boy, hello.
Nathan?
Nathan, welcome.
It just jumped off the...
Yeah. See, I still hear it.
Yeah.
That's weird. But, yeah. So it's good that some cats found a home. So we got, a while ago I talked about this, we got 4 cats from Staten Island. And the lady actually sent us a big donation before she brought the cats, just to get them fixed and whatnot. And the wait for the spay and neuter right now, I think, is 2 months. So, but 2 days ago, she sent, through the Amazon wish list, I think she sent 240 pounds of cat litter and 96 packages of delectables. So that'll be here soon, which is one of the reasons I cleaned out the back room, just because it was full. Oh, my mother's...
Poor cats living in Staten Island. Yeah.
My mother's Thurbais had some babies. I think she has 8 babies, but her green dragons, she has to move some to another tank because she's...
Kicking stuff?
No, my foot put a hole in the box. There's a hole.
Oh, good job.
Thanks. But my mother has to like separate the short fin green dragons into a different tank because there's so many. Isn't that, look at Jimmy P's comment and Liquid Rock's comment, they're merged.
Oh, yeah.
There's no line between them, they're merged.
That's weird.
Jimmy P, Liquid Rock, welcome. The cat place that I helped build, they used as rehab for cats. The one had gotten a little wild as strays. Got to reacclimate themselves to indoor life and be around people again. That's what we're working with these cats with. I think it's going to take, Amber said, probably 5 to 6 months. That takes a few weeks for them to get used to being indoors, and then it takes a few weeks for them just to be not crazy, and then a few months, 3 months. I think it was she said 3-3-3 rule is 3 days to cool down, 3 weeks to be used to in a cage, and then 3 months to warm up to people. So, yeah. But my pea puffers were doing spawning behaviors for the first time last night.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I know that the thumbnail or the whatever it's called, thumbnail of the stream is pea puffers, because I scheduled the stream on my monitor. I don't have any pictures for thumbnails on my monitor, so it just went to whatever my banner was. How do I enter to win Dave?
You already got me, Matt.
Having indoor surroundings help. A television with Animal Planet. Yeah. That would actually be cool. I saw a rescue that had, or a shelter that had individual rooms for each cat, and they had like laptops or televisions with like birds on them. And that would be awesome to do, but we don't have the amount of outlets to do that. But we do have our phones they could like watch stuff on. Make me a reasonable offer.
Northern Tide.
Personally, I'd sell you for $250. And then I'd sell all your belongings and make a bunch of money.
No, they come with me.
No, they don't. No, unless the people buy them. But if they don't, then you don't get any accessories.
You can have them when I'm dead.
Okay, thanks. Well, then if I sell you, it's gonna be...
You gotta split them with your sister, though.
No. That's not in the agreement. Northern Tide, hello? I'm trying to collect all the cool people. Yeah. He'd sell you if it wasn't illegal and frowned upon, Bree. I'm sure he would. But I help him out, so he kind of needs me.
Yeah, they're at this stage where they're helpful.
Who? Who's at this stage? Me?
Both of you guys.
See, this is my problem.
You're helpful?
I'm helpful.
Yeah, you can't TikTok. You gotta work.
Look, okay, I came down with flu A, and I couldn't talk or anything, and like, I was in bad condition. And this guy's like, you're just trying to get out of going to the dump. So you know what I did? Even though I couldn't walk very well because my legs were a little weak, I walked down the stairs multiple times and brought up garbage cans and went to the dump with him so he didn't have to whine. That was the same thing when I had COVID. You said the same thing to me when I had COVID, and I still helped you. I just didn't go to the dump with you. I think. No, it wasn't COVID. It was something else.
Fish Tropic.
Fish Tropic. Silver Creek Aquatics, welcome. But last night on Eric's stream, I stayed up. So my sister was at her friend's house, and I was like really tired because I was moving tanks forever. But I stayed up till like, I think it was like 11:15 to watch Eric's stream. Then I came into my bed and I fell asleep really quickly. But
Silver Creek. Yeah, I really, really tried to win both of, or one of those. That was what I was.
That's what he was waiting for.
The Keystone Clash tickets and
Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden. Which reminds me, I think that's the next shirt I'm going to get is the Garden of Eden shirt.
No.
I don't have one of those.
You have to get Rico Stan pants.
Only Oscars, hello, and Silver Creek. I do want to get one of their shirts. And I was kind of going for the Bex art, but I've kind of changed gears on that. I'm just going to, every year when we go to the Clash, I'll get a new piece from her. And I will.
No, not there.
That'll be my plan.
Where'd mine go?
That's probably loud right on the microphone if you have headphones on, so.
Just close your ears real quick.
Just close your eyes, you won't hear it.
It's right here, I think. No, that's my Sam Scales. Where did it go? That's my...
So I think that's my plan. It's just, instead of that, I'll try and buy one every year when we go, and that'll be my tradition that I'll start.
Oh, I didn't get a Bex art. I think my mother did. That's why I didn't. I got Adolphi, Cordora from, I don't know, some young kid that had a bunch of art, and then Sam's Scales, I got like a big corridor thing, but I didn't get one from Bex because my mother, I think she had gotten one that I was gonna get, so I was just like, what?
If Dave models Rico pants, I will give him a piece of Bex art.
Were they rolling trash cans? If so, then it was helpful to you since you were struggling to walk. No, we can't have rolling trash cans because we have to bring them up, like, I think it's 11 stairs or something to our basement, and then off the porch, off those steps, and then lift them into the dump trailer. But no, we don't have those, like, fancy rolling trash cans where you roll them out to the road and then people take them. We have garbage cans, and we haven't been to the dump in 2 weeks, I think, but last time I went to the dump, my mother's animal rescue out there, it took both of us to lift this one trash can full of cat litter. It was crazy. But right now there's 2 packed full trash cans out there and like a whole extra one too.
Tell me. 3G?
3G? Hello? Matt, I'll model anything you want for some Bex art. Is that from Bex?
That's from Bex.
Oh, that was the thing. RC Beamsdurfer. Yep, my mother got that from the Clash, and I got... Hold on, let me roll back.
Oh, that one.
I got this from Sam Scales, and this one. I really liked it. And it was like a really, I think it was $20 for this huge one, but $10 for the small one. So I was just like, whatever, I'll get the big one. It's probably crinkling. Austin's Aquatic Art. I could not remember what his name was. Yeah. Because I think I was telling somebody how I got art from his table, but I didn't know who he was. So I was just like, that kid over there. But you can lift a rolling trash can when it's not rolling, though. We just have those. They're almost like Brute trash cans. They're just off-brand, I think.
Yeah, 32-gallon.
And they don't have lids or anything, so they smell bad.
We actually have to take our trash to the dump. You can do it. They have trash pickup through a service, but you have to pay for it, and it's really expensive. So
we save money and go ourselves.
It's $2 a trash can to throw it out, but I work for the town, so
it's free to just dump it over there.
I don't pay for dark garbage, so it makes sense for me to take it to the dump when it's free rather than pay a service to come pick it up.
Yeah.
It is an inconvenience sometimes.
Whatever. There was one time it was honestly terrible. One day I think it was like super hot out and there was like so many trash cans we had to take up and they were all full of like fruit flies because we didn't have the lids on them. It was awful. Crowntail Hoffman, hello. So, today.
Nano Aquarium guy.
Nano Aquarium guy, welcome. Today, we have a special guest. I'm going to let him up on the stream now.
Hello!
It's Santa.
Ho, ho, ho.
I like how the hat went down.
It's big. I mean, I got a big head, but this is a big hat. Hey, before we get started, I think the rescue thing is amazing. That's awesome. I love it. You know, I'm a little out of the loop with what your plans are and everything, but I think it's awesome. I wish we had more things like that, and I hope that you guys can get to the point where you're even being able to get those animals fixed before you move them along and stuff. So, but that's awesome, and thanks for doing that here in New York State. Very cool thing. Very cool.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Matt. What? Yeah, they have to do a.
You were totally lost.
Yeah. Scotty the Fish Freak. I don't know if I said hi. They have to do a thing to take them and have them fixed or to take them to the vet and all that stuff.
Yeah, and it's expensive. That's a lot of money. I get that. It's a lot of money. And I hope that at some point the rescue gets, popular enough and well-funded enough that that's something you guys can make sure happens to help the population.
Yeah, it's just that
aspect.
I think the appointments are 2 months out. It's like the waiting's 2 months out, so we just have to wait for them to
Well,
be
and
ready.
again, though, I mean, hopefully, you guys shouldn't have to be paying for that out of pocket. That's a lot of that adds up. That's a lot of money to do that. So I'm hoping
Right.
that you get enough support from your own community up there in Adirondacks and just everywhere else. Because I know a lot of people from our community have helped out a lot and sent you guys things too.
Yes, they have. And we've gotten people from all the way down to New York City coming up, bringing cats and helping.
Yeah.
So
Patty,
it's pretty good so far.
was it Patty? It seems
And,
like she'd have a bunch of cats.
Sean, hello.
No, I think it was, well, we had one lady from Staten Island and we had a different lady from Brooklyn.
Right.
That's amazing. How far of a drive is that? It's got to be like 5 hours.
I think it was like 4.5, 5 hours. But we did
Yeah.
have a lady from Cortland come over, and that was 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
So
You guys
Quite a
are
drive.
only like an hour from my son too. He lives up in Governor, so he's not too far, just on the other side of the
Yep.
stuff from you guys. Anyways, I just wanted to bring that up before we jumped into things. So we've got stuff though to give away. We're there's only a few days left now. We're already at Wednesday, right? So we got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's it. The event is over with for this year. Thank you guys, Brianne and Dave, for being a host. We can't do this without you guys. And thanks to all the donations. 98% of the giveaways were all donation driven. It was all from the community. So a huge thank you to the community for all of that, and to you guys. It's second year you guys have done it. I hope 10 years from now you guys are looking back and, man, this is the 10th year we did this. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, I hope so.
that would be awesome. But
Beth, hello, and Scruffy City Aquatics.
Beth, oh, never mind. Whatever. So do you want me to share the screen of what we're giving away?
Yeah, would you please? Let's show them, because I honestly forgot. Santa's got a lot of stuff he's giving away. So okay. You got two great gifts. So the Aquarium Co-op CO2 regulator, Corey donated that to us. He gave us two of those this year from Aquarium Co-op. Amazing. And then, of course, the award-winning Beck's RC Beams Art Studio, but that was donated by Myrick. So I love that too. He's double dipping there, because we're supporting somebody in the community and donating as well. So it's a double dip, and that's amazing, Myrick, that you did that. Thank you.
Fish Fam Christmas and Timbo taking it easy.
It's going to be hard to say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
But only Oscar, So we're going to do
again, these items, the top item, the co-op, is only good for U.S. residents. But if you live somewhere else, doesn't mean you can't still play. You got choices. You can give it away on your own channel. You can play for somebody else, or work with us, and we'll get you a prize. To replace that. So you could still play for it, but you obviously can't get that item. But the other item, Bex has graciously agreed to ship that anywhere around the world. So anybody can play for that item and get that actual item. First regulator of the event. Very cool.
So are we doing the regulator first?
Up to you. Yeah.
So
Do them in order. It'll mess with people with OCD.
Yeah, last night we went backwards with it, and I think it threw some people off.
So I'll stop sharing this tab, and I'll pull up the giveaway thing. Well, I have it pulled up. I just share it.
Yeah, that was, I think last night was the last Keystone Clash tickets.
Was
Oh,
it?
No. Nope. 503 still has one.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I felt like there was still one left, but I honestly have lost track of a lot of stuff. There's so much going on, so many. It's good that the committee knows what's happening, because I have no idea.
Yes, they are on top of it.
Yes.
Quickly.
Huge thank you to them too. They really made it this year. They really helped, and they did it. They did it. I helped. They did it.
Yep. So I think I did this right. I think I don't know. I watched a video on how to do it, and that looks like how you're supposed to do it.
It looks good. Yeah, you pick
Yeah, we've
your
never really
hashtag.
used this. we've never really used this tool before, which we should have practiced probably last time.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I actually didn't know at all how to do it. So last giveaway we did, I was gonna do the StreamYard thing, but I didn't know that it was like a separate link. I thought it was on StreamYard, so I just didn't do it. Anyways, what's the hashtag?
It's been fun losing all these wonderful gifts, June said.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Actually, I was very focused on certain ones this year.
Yeah.
instead
Now,
of
did you
all.
guys win anything so far this year?
Nope.
No.
Last year you did great. I remember that. Last year you guys made out like bandits. It was awesome. But it's still, there's still a lot of them coming up. So hopefully you get something.
Work has got me busy, and
Gotcha.
yeah, we got so much stuff going on around here right now. And I
Yeah.
just started I'm going to be making wine. So
Ooh.
um,
Is that going to come to the Clash next year?
I don't know if it comes out good. It probably will. I'll
Even
bring
if
a
it
couple
doesn't.
bottles.
I mean, I'm not that picky. I'm just saying. If it's not going to kill me, I'm okay with going blind for a couple hours or something. So
Yeah. That's moonshine. All right, pick a hashtag.
Pick a hashtag.
All right, let's go with who said it? Geek Boy? Regulator?
I think that was 3G, but
Or was it 3G? I don't know. It jumps on me and it's all over.
hashtag regu.
Sorry, 3G.
Oh, I don't know how to spell it. Regulator.
you can just put reg. How about just reg even? You don't have to put the whole thing unless you want to. It's up to you.
Oh yeah, let's do reg.
Okay, hashtag.
Nice and easy.
Or to
There you
aggravate everyone. Pound sign.
There you go.
Reg.
Pound sign reg.
Yes. Pound reg.
I know. I know that bugs people.
Who was it that was doing that they called it the pound sign? Oh, was it maybe Daniken? Maybe it was Kenny. Yeah, it was Kenny. It was Kenny from
Josh
Daniken.
did it too.
Yeah.
Josh did it too on his stream.
It's funny.
I know a couple people came in, so hi to people we missed. Jason, David,
Who's
Bipolar.
bipolar? Welcome. Depths unknown. Welcome. Courtesy. Welcome. Courtesy. Haha. Yeah, I think I said hi to everybody else so far. Nobody new came in.
Select Pet said there's a lot more participants this year, but that's a good problem though. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, there's a lot of new names. And
But a lot of new names got to win, so maybe they'll stay in the loop.
Yeah, hopefully that's true. It happened last year, and hopefully that these people stick around and watch the channels and stuff and join our community. It's a great community.
yeah, this year I was kind of focused on the Clash tickets and the Garden of Eden gift cards. And I was going for the Bex art, but then that's when I kind of shifted gears towards just buying one every year at the thing. So
Yeah.
Well, maybe
kinda-
she'll come out with a new one. They can.
I kind of focused on those, so I didn't enter in a lot of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do too. Is every year that they do go to the Clash, I'll make sure to buy a couple more pieces as well. Good idea.
Peplin, Jamie,
So now,
Alishon.
so now they have no choice; they have to go to the Clash,
Yeah, go to the Clash.
or else you ruin a tradition. You don't want to do that.
Even if 5% of the new people stay around for the next year, I'll consider it a win. Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. We just want the community to keep growing. And this is, part of what this is about. So we like new people entering in these things. And again, you can win one time across the entire event. So if you've already won, you can't win again on this.
What was that?
I was just about to say it, and Fish Fam Christmas put it up there.
Oh,
Don't forget to do an unboxing.
Oh yeah. Yep. We really want to see some videos. Stephen put together I think it was Stephen, maybe it was other people too, but Stephen was involved. I got to stop just saying names. People made up a compilation of some of the fun events from last year. We'd really love to see a lot of videos from your unboxings this year, all the gifts that you got, all that kind of stuff. gift cards is a little difficult, but show us what you actually got with the gift card when it comes in. It doesn't have to be next week. It doesn't have to be next month. It could be in July. But whenever you do feel like it, please put together something and show us what you got from the event.
Yep. Patty.
Yes, I was always often as I damn well like.
Yeah.
Which is going to be none.
Fish Fam Christmas is cleaning up in this thing.
I think
Yes.
they've
Are they up to 5 so far?
Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong about that. That's the number I thought it was. I thought it was 4 before last night. So
Oh, it might be.
somewhere around there. That's funny though. Yeah. Obviously, they're not eligible. None of the people on the committee said that they would join in because it's not fair. They have inside information.
There was something
Sometimes.
I think Bex was talking about, and I said I really want to win that and give it to Kyle.
What was it? Do you remember what it was? Something
No,
that
I
would
can't
bug
remember
her.
what it was. I think they were just talking about it on the stream, and I said I want to win it and give it to Kyle. But
give it to Kyle.
Yes, 5 times there. See, so the odds are good if you enter every giveaway. I mean, the odds are you're going to win something.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we got 29 entries for this amazing gift right here. So
Should we spin?
I can't even see that.
You can't see that. Your eyesight's so bad.
I have like a 26-inch monitor, so it's huge on my screen. Otherwise, I won't be able to read it either. Yeah, it looks like we're ready. I haven't seen any new ones in a while.
Yeah, I haven't
Good luck,
seen any new
everybody.
ones.
Well, that's huge on my screen.
That is huge. I can't miss that.
I hope not. Greg's
Oh,
plan.
Greg. Nice.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Nice. That's a good guy right there, too.
I'm going to go back.
Greg's a
Get a
good
new
guy.
one.
So, Greg, they're going to drop the instructions there for you any second now. There it is.
Right.
Yep.
And just send an email with just follow those instructions there. Fish Fam Christmas posted, and we'll get that out to you as soon as we can. Everything's been going really quick. Gift cards were already on hand, so they were given out almost instantly. A bunch of the other stuff has been shipped out already. Bulk Reef Supply, they donated a heater, titanium heater, and a Inkbird controller and an RODI unit, and they've already shipped their items. They were super quick. Huge kudos to Bulk Reef Supply for how quick they shipped out stuff.
Yeah, that was on Q's, right? Susie Q's.
She had the heater and the Wi-Fi Inkbird. Yeah.
Yep.
They were last year too. They were involved, so that's 2 years in a row for them.
Yep.
And gave us the same stuff, and they were super quick. They're an awesome company when it comes to customer service.
That seems to be a hot ticket. Is the RODI unit?
Yeah, it's one of the big things every year that people really.
It's like a lot of people talk about it, but they don't want to buy it.
But
Yeah.
wasn't there one?
So
There was one at the Clash, too. I think they were raffling one off, maybe.
I think
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yep. Because I know I'm going to catch hell for this one, but I think we were playing for Kenny, ABC, because he really wanted one. So we were throwing tickets in the bucket for him.
And the 55, we were playing for Metalhead because they needed it for an Oscar.
And then
The other one was for Skipper. I think.
there was another time when we were playing for the RODI unit.
RODI.
For Eric, because he really wanted that. So we figured we'd throw in for that.
Was it Skipper last year that was walking around and handing tickets to people? Who was that?
Eric Wyrock.
Eric Wyrock was.
spent-
Eric
I
did
think-
that.
I
Okay.
can't remember how many tickets he got.
Yeah.
I feel like it was 500 or something, but he was given
Wow.
it was funny because he gave 10 to me, and I actually won a 5-gallon bucket of spirulina flakes with those tickets. So
Nice. That's who it was. I couldn't remember who it was, but I thought that was awesome.
yeah, that was. He was like running around in his Rico pants, and then he was like, "Here's 10 tickets and stuff." That was so funny.
Right, Alshon's got a point. Bulk Reef Supply will send RODI to a club that asks for it. Smart move, since you have to use their cartridges for replacements.
Yeah.
So you get a lifetime customer.
Yeah. And it's a good,
Hey,
you know,
that's it.
I don't know about high end, but I know that it's a quality product. You know, I know it's a decent product. I've seen tons of reviews on it, and people are generally happy with the device. So
Yeah, we have one from Colligan's.
Yeah, we had ours installed.
They have to replace the filters, but they can't even get back there right now.
Yeah,
I need
that's
to
where
do
all
it
the
too.
wine.
Our water is crazy. We have a well, and our water is crazy hard. We just haven't done it. I
Our
need to
water
get back
is
It's
our
soft.
water was soft. That wasn't water, was it? That came out of my mouth. Wow, that sounded weird. We got it for the salt tanks to
Oh,
make
gotcha.
salt water.
Yeah.
So,
It was 9 gallons a day, I think it makes.
yeah. So we had that system installed. It really wasn't that bad, and it comes with. So you pay this fee, and every year they come and change they change the filters, but they do all that. I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, one less thing to worry about.
I'll
Our
pull up-
water, our TDS is almost 500 out of the tap. I've never had it tested. I don't know what's in it. I just know that there's a lot of stuff in it. We don't actually drink it. we have a
Right.
bottled water service. They deliver about 5-gallon bottles of water. But we use it, sometimes for cooking and showers and all that kind of stuff. But it is just, if you leave it on porcelain for like a minute, you already start to get like a little ring
Right.
from it,
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
That- that's how it is at work, and I don't know why it is because we're not that. I'm only half a mile away,
oh yeah,
and that's
dipping in, that is weird. But I guess up there, dipping into different aquifers because the ground is so rocky, it could
right.
probably keep it out. Of course, I don't know anything about that. We've got experts in here like Depths Unknown who does that kind of stuff for a living. He can tell us exactly why.
yeah, but I'll pull up the picture of the art again, so then if anybody new in here, I'd like to see it.
Yeah, the guy who hooked up the system, he was actually pretty cool. He ran a line because we had the refrigerator with the ice machine. He put a line downstairs, and he made it long enough so it can go to the ice machine and the refrigerator. We never hooked it up to the fridge,
Oh,
but I've used it for the tanks downstairs.
oh, gotcha.
I've used it actually a couple times. I don't tell them for the couple of the shrimp tanks.
Yeah. Well, we also got the hot water heater that it drips out water whenever it makes hot water. So then we just have like an overflowing bucket underneath it.
Yeah, then I have to dump, but I can't get it to it because I put all that wine stuff in front of it.
Anywho.
You got to go through it and make all the wine. Hurry up and make the wine, and then you can,
Yeah, the guy gets into stuff and then he gets out of it and he sells the stuff. He'll spend like $500 on stuff, and then a couple months he's out. So he sells it for like $100.
Yeah.
Well, he's got quite a few $100 into this.
But he
and
was in
he's
this
like,
for years. So
yeah, he stuck in it for a while, and I'm like, God, man, when's he gonna get out of this? But he's stuck with it. He's moving. He's moved into a tiny house, 100% solar, tiny house. He built it.
Nice.
Um,
I like
he,
that. I love that idea, especially up there.
and he called me up and he goes, "Hey, you want that winemaking stuff?" He goes, $200, and I go, "Yep, sold." And then he asked me to sand his driveway. He goes, "I'll take $50 off your bill if you sand my driveway." I go, "Okay."
Well, I can't wait to taste it. I hope you bring some down.
I will.
All right, do you have
I'm
any
gonna-
plans
I
on
think-
any idea what you want to make?
well, right now we're thinking of
She's thinking something else.
okay. I found an apple pie recipe, and we thought it'd be fun, but it's more expensive to make that one. So we want to like as the first wine we make by ourselves. We wanted to try something that was cheaper, and we were looking at apple and banana
Apple and banana.
because I think they were like $25 to $30 to make 5 gallons of it, which I think filled about 25 bottles, so it wasn't bad. So I think we're gonna make apple or banana or maybe a different flavor if we find it.
Right.
You just have to find something.
And banana, not wine, but is it a liqueur or what would it be?
What's that?
You said banana.
Yes, banana wine.
flavor. Banana wine? I've never heard of banana wine. I didn't know that was a
I'll tell
thing.
I'll tell you quickly.
Oh yeah, quickly, please.
My sister made wine for her wedding and champagne, and she made banana wine. and they were in a rush. They were getting short on time, and you have to keep it at like 72 degrees.
Yeah.
And so to keep the fermentation going. Well, she thought she'd speed up the process and put it over by the wood stove. And it actually started fermenting so much that it blew out of the top. And she had it on her walls and her ceiling and her wood stove. And for months, years, it smelled like bananas in her house when you walked in there. It was pretty.
I mean, there's worse things to smell like, I guess. I mean,
Yes.
That's funny.
But
I
the dude
would
made,
love to try banana wine. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
but the dude made, well, when we got all the supplies, we had 5 gallons of peach wine and 5 gallons of red zinger wine. And he dumped the 5 gallons of peach wine because they didn't like it, but we all bottled up the red zinger wine yesterday.
That one wasn't bad, but we'll see how it goes. You got to bottle it and then sit it for a bit and see how, but you can taste it. I'm not, this one was good. That peach one was definitely brutal. I don't know if he made it high octane or what. It was
closer to whiskey. Moonshine.
But so
we're doing a giveaway here, right?
yeah, we are.
This is a wine channel.
Yeah, so make your own channel for that. So the second giveaway is an RC Beams 5x7 Killy print from Merrick, and this is US and internationally shipped, so anybody can enter. And I'll pull up the StreamYard link.
Thanks to Merrick, thanks to Bex with that amazing artwork, and thanks for including international people. I absolutely love that. We really wanted this event to be good for everybody. We wanted it to be a global event, so it's super important that we have at least a few gifts that other people can win.
Yep.
Other people. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant people that don't live in the United States.
Yeah. Well, I just looked in chat real quick, and my mother said, I want to make white grape wine.
Yep, she did actually say that.
Lady Metalhead said, Sandy, that sounds great, and I didn't know what she was talking about. And my mother's last chat was, it tasted like rubbing alcohol, so I thought Lady Metalhead said that sounded great to rubbing alcohal. But
well, it is jazz. I mean,
Yeah, the she's talking about that peach. It was brutal.
Yeah.
I just think he just tried to make it too hot. He doesn't drink.
Oh, so he doesn't.
The guy who made it. So I don't think he knows what good is.
Gotcha.
He's just made it high octane.
Maybe you could have used it for like a varnish stripper or something.
Yeah.
Well,
redo some furniture.
You should use hashtag banana.
yeah.
Oh,
Let's see that. Well, you weren't going to think of anything.
Actually, I was going to say hashtag Bex, but I like banana.
That's just as good. Yep.
Banana.
Yes, it is.
Isn't there 2 ends of banana?
BNNBNAN. What? No, there is not.
That's okay.
No, it is this.
It doesn't even have to be spelled correctly because as long as they can see what it is, that's all that matters.
Right.
So whatever it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to be honest with you. I can't see it much anyway, but I should get my glasses.
Bananas.
Bex
BANANA.
banana. Big Shrimp and said Bex banana.
Oh, never mind. I shouldn't say anything past that.
Yeah, leave that alone.
Cow?
It is an amazing piece of artwork, though, and all of her stuff is. And again, she's award-winning. She won her first award at the Keystone Clash. I was happy. I was honored to at least be there when she got to win it and be not a part of it, but just to experience her winning it.
Yeah, next year I want to enter some fish.
Yeah, have you decided what? I was thinking about it myself. Maybe like some Bozeman Eye Rainbow. Have you thought about what you want to enter?
I think I definitely want to do my black Venezuelan Corys and probably I don't know if I want to bring my Equis down there because we'll be there a few days, but I might bring one of my Equis because I do have 8 of them. And maybe a few other ones, but those are my 2 nicest ones, I think. But
I just worry, with traveling. Even though it's only 5 hours, it just I still worry
Yeah.
about
Is that what
taking
it is for
fish
you?
and everything. It's 5.5 for us, but it usually takes 8 because we stop so many times. And
I think it's 6.5 for us, but it took a little longer because we stopped a lot on the way there.
Yeah,
Because we stopped at a bunch of different truck stops and we got like a phone charger for the car and everything. And
Well, we stopped because it said it was a diner. So we pull in there and it's like, it really was a truck stop, but it looked like a gas station, but with like a restaurant attached. And it was really just a big truck stop. They had showers and,
Gotcha.
all the stuff you eat on the road, but they didn't, like, you can get a quick sandwich. But I'm like, I wanted to sit down and eat.
yeah,
Gotcha.
that's what we were looking for.
wanted Howard Johnson's. Remember those?
What?
Remember Howard Johnson's? Dave?
There's still one here.
Oh,
It's
is that?
not open. The building
Yeah.
is still there. It's still Hojo's, but they moved another thing into it, so it's still a restaurant, but it's the Howard Johnson's building. You can tell it's still they hold the Howard Johnson's.
Yeah. I always loved seeing them across the top of the freeway or throughway or whatever,
Yep.
when they crossed it. That was always I don't know, when we were kids, that was always something we liked to see.
I think this was one of the last operating Howard Johnson's, and I don't want to say if it's the Northeast or the country or what it was, but I know I remember reading an article about that.
But yeah.
Timer stuff.
But what was it? This year at the Clash, I got to help judge some of the invertebrates because the dude that was helping judge, he had some shrimp that were in there. I don't even know why they needed my help, but he let me judge quite a few of them. And our friend Jen, Small World Aquatics, she actually sponsored the invertebrate section, but now I know what they look for in fish, so now I know what to bring.
Yeah, Scotty grabbed her and said they needed help with the judging, and so she was doing the invertebrates.
That's
Well,
awesome.
it was
I'm
me
glad
and
you-
Olivia.
Yes.
Glad you got to be involved. And then Dave, you got to be involved with the giveaways, the auctions.
Yep.
You were the voice of the auction there for a while.
Yeah.
Well, the
That
one
works.
dude, I think the one dude was too quiet and nobody could hear him.
Yeah.
So then my father went up there and he just started yelling.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
that's
you
how
did
I
a good
help.
job.
That's how I
You
help.
did Yeah. I kept the chairs, down. That was my job. I made sure the chairs stayed on the
Didn't float
floor.
away.
Yeah, I was good at that. That's my strength.
And then you started the booze for Grant.
I did indeed. And I was sitting almost right next to Shelby. She was sitting next to my wife. And as soon as he got up that, I don't know, it was like the fourth time or whatever it was, I was just like,
Yeah.
oh, and then everybody joined in. I think Shelby did too, actually.
He did win quite a few times, but
He did.
we won a couple different. I think we won 2 things. We won a fish breeding thing that had African cichlid books and everything, and then we won the spirulina flakes. This hashtag is for a 5x7 killifish print from Beck's, and it's U.S. and international.
Beautiful piece of artwork, Brother Dan.
Yep. But
Well-
you wouldn't know what the giveaway is because the hashtag's banana.
Yeah, a little aside there, a little aside.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any in a while. Window Liquor was the last one. I guess maybe are we ready?
John McKenzie's the last one I just saw pop
Just
through.
saw pop up. Okay, yep. We'll give it a little bit longer, maybe, just to make sure.
Yeah, just like a couple more seconds. Silver Creek.
bananas.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're still trickling in. The best giveaways this year. And there was a lot of Beck's, thank you to Beck. She donated a ton of stuff. Plus, a lot of people donated through her, right? They purchased the prints and had them donated, like Mira's doing with this one. So, thank you. There's a lot of Beck's artwork in there. And a lot of it did come directly from her, but then, all those people that also bought. So the people that double dipped, I love that. Supporting Beck's, plus getting some great stuff into the event.
Yep.
Or Breeze banana worms. Alishon said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. It's definitely cool to meet those guys. I'm excited to go back next year.
And
I
bring
am
your
too.
wine.
We'll be.
We'll either be in your truck or we're gonna have a trailer attached to the car.
Probably my truck.
Probably.
I don't think there'll be much of a difference.
Well, no, her truck gets good gas.
But towing a trailer, it won't. So
Yeah.
you'll lose gas mileage.
Yeah, true. But
I'm. Go ahead, Bree.
next year we're gonna have a bunch of fish for not only selling but also the fish show and stuff.
Bring
So
cats.
you guys are going to be a vendor next year too, right? I think I heard you say that.
Which-
a vendor table.
That's why we kind of kept her up last night to try and win the tickets. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
it's $100 ticket. I'm like, that would definitely help those four of us.
Well,
That's
'cause my-
$400 plus
My ticket's a lot
Driving.
cheaper.
right, and the
'Cause-
vending
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
I think last year my ticket was $25 because I think the fish tuber thing, or it was probably
Yeah.
more than that. But it was
Yeah,
the fish
have been
tuber
ch-
thing was cheaper, but it was half off.
Yeah. I think if you got the early bird with the fish tuber, I think it was like 25. I feel like that's right. I don't remember.
Yeah.
To be honest.
So
yeah. I don't
that's
remember.
why I was up last night because there's 4 of us. So you would only have to get my ticket and probably Olivia's ticket because you 3 are the more expensive ones.
Right.
But well, that's why.
Brother Dan, did you already win? He said, "I wish I could play for either of these great giveaways." I wasn't. Did you already win one, Brother Dan?
But that's why we're going. That's why we're vending this year because it's a bit of a drive, but then we can make some of the money back for it.
Right.
But I think this year we went there and we were talking about the cats, and somebody was like, "You should have brought them," and I was like,
Not a
but I
good
think we're
idea.
ready to draw.
Okay.
I think so.
I didn't-
Someone say Keystone Flash. Of course they came in.
People that aren't going to the event are already tired of hearing about it. They're already because it's been already. People are so excited and just all the speakers that they have this year. It's elevating the event and it's going to be a blast. It really is.
Yeah, because I remember when we don't go to Aquashella, like all the people that don't go to Aquashella, they're all like here, and then we're all like, oh, all the people that are at Aquashella right now, they're all doing like their thing. The people will stream from Aquashella, and then people will just like maybe left out. And you don't want to hear about Aquashella if you're not going.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
The Keystone
Hard
Flash.
not to talk about it. It's hard not to talk about it. We're all so excited.
Yeah, but we're gonna draw. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, you won $50 to shrimp envy.
Hmm.
I must have missed that one. Well, like I said, I've been working. I haven't caught a lot of them.
Cat hair
Oh.
craps.
Sandy Remaker.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. What's the Keystone Clash?
I
Let me
don't know.
tell you all about.
Yeah. It was pretty fun this year.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. That's the second year in a row for me, and each year it just got a little bit better. And I just imagine this year is going to be even that much better.
I bet this year there's going to be a lot of people.
This one's Kenny E was going to try and make it, I believe. I feel like he said it.
that would
John?
be cool.
I thought John and Lisa, or maybe
Wait,
just
John
I'm
was
not
the
sure.
speaker.
Yeah, they're definitely both going to be there.
I didn't know.
Speaking,
I didn't know if both of them.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
definitely going to go.
Lisa's going to be there for sure. Yeah, you mentioned it.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of.
There's
Kelly,
going to be a lot more
Kelly
people.
Foreman's going to be speaking.
Yep. Dan's Fish,
Yep.
Bentley
that's kinda
Pasco.
cool.
Just so
This
many
year,
of us.
I'll actually go to one of the speakers because next time I'll actually go to like all the speakers because this
Right.
year I was like walking around like the vendor tables a lot and I wanted to get to at least one of the talks, but then we decided that we wanted to go swim in the pool. So I was like, we gotta be out by like, I don't even know. I think it was like 6:00. Somebody was speaking, so I wanted to go listen to them. And I think I wanted to go to the one that was do fish like have feelings or something
Yep.
because I wanted to know like what he was gonna say.
You know, it was year one, so you're like almost starstruck, I guess. All the things that are going on, you want to see
Yeah.
everyone and meet everyone. So we were kind of doing that and missed some of the talks. And even
I'm
like
with
she
you.
brought it up a couple times that we didn't stream from there, and we should have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Because
was-
there's just it's all about the people, right? You're just hanging out with all these people, and you're talking, and you're doing stuff, and the
Right.
actual event itself sort of takes a back seat a little bit because you're just surrounded by all your friends. You know, it's
Yeah, it was definitely like, well, I'd never been in a hotel before. That was the best
Oh.
part. So I was just like
Gotcha.
always like going back to the hotel room, and I was like, this place is awesome. But
yeah,
then also, like, it's so weird to talk to a bunch of people, like, through chat and also have them, like, on streams and watch streams, and then actually see the person and them be the exact same thing.
yeah. Like they just walked out of the screen the exact same way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I've got to go. Thank you guys for hosting the event again, second year in a row. Hopefully you do it a bunch more years in a row. Can't wait to taste the banana wine at the whatever you make, whatever you bring at the Clash. And hey, thanks. We'll see you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Yeah, you'll have to make some. You'll have to make some soon so it's all ready for the Clash. We were looking at, like, when we were waiting for Bentley Pasco's stream and Eric's stream last night, I was sitting on the couch for a while looking through a bunch of different wine recipes, seeing which one we could actually do, seeing which one that wasn't too expensive for our first wine, and, you know. Also, we didn't have any printer paper, so we were using, like, Allstate paper and just, like, printing on it. But we have printer paper now. And so we can print out some more. But we got to find a recipe and then get some stuff for it and get it started. But I know there's...
Please don't give that child wine.
I think...
See, I would have went with Bree doesn't need it. She whines enough.
Do you know what's so weird about Rico being on here? We haven't had somebody else on the stream in a little while. We haven't had, like, a co-host or, like, a special guest on the stream in, like, quite a few months, actually. But definitely, it was fun. It's fun to not do all the talking yourself and have somebody carry on the conversation as well. Because then you can have a conversation back and forth and then also talk to people in chat. We should have co-hosts more often.
Yes, there was some. That is true. There was some good collabs. Like we popped in on a couple of streams and stuff like that. So hopefully we.
Oh yeah, I remember we went in to Jason's stream during Saturday morning cartoons, and it was a bunch of different people. Dave's not a co-host. He is just camera candy for Matt.
I can tell you what, Rico was down there in the basement and or backstage, whatever you want to call it. He had the snowflakes going, and it kept catching my eyes, and it was really throwing me off.
Well, I was trying to talk about something, and I looked down, and I see that there's snowflakes flying around the screen, and I'm just like,
it was cool. I like it.
No, he could stay here because him and the co-host can talk to each other and have fun. And then I can just do nothing.
Now, hopefully this year, this second year, we'll do some streaming from there, and we'll
do some streaming there, enter the fish show, vend, bring wine.
Get to meet some talkers.
Bring wine.
People
go to the talks.
And hang out.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is fun having another person on the stream. Bob Kaler is live. I know he's scheduled.
Yeah, I know it came up somewhere. Look, see, they already got them posted. They're so quick.
Blue Dream Shrimp giveaway.
Yep, Dan's Fish.
Dan's Fish. Check them out.
By the time I do this from my phone. I was hoping someone else got it, so I didn't have to do it. I did it. You know, she just gets to hang out and bend.
Maybe we can get a table next to Jen, and then it'll be fun.
All right, everyone. Have a good.
Yeah, go take a nap, Matt. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Sunday, and I'll show you the cat room in the trailer that I so graciously made. And maybe we can shrink this light so it's not so tall. If I wanted to, it could be on the ceiling right now. It could be touching the ceiling, because when he walked into the room, that little stick thing was touching the ceiling. So if you add the light on it, it'll go through the ceiling.
Kenny.
Kenny, welcome.
I tried, Matt. I tried. All right. Catches all through the week, through the streams. Enjoy. Well, we're going to see you in the new year.
No.
The next one's before.
I don't know. I'm just lying.
Oh. All right.
Let's find this out real quick. Hold on.
No.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yes,
for
it
coming.
is. It'll be January 1st.
Oh, there you go. So we'll see you all in the new year on the next stream.
Okay. Have a good night, everybody.
Catch you all later.
Bye.
Enjoy.